Have you ever wondered what life can teach you in the most unexpected places? From playful stormtroopers to the quiet stillness of a ship, from the thrill of facing fear to the warmth of a coffee shop, every moment holds a lesson. Here, anticipation becomes joy, patience reveals strength, legends keep dreams alive, and community turns wonder into celebration. This journey isn't just about rides and shows, it's about growth, adventure, mentorship, and the everyday magic that makes life extraordinary. Stay close because every frame is a spark waiting to ignite your own story. When you see soldiers march, you expect silence, order, and fear. But here, in the heart of Disney's Hollywood studios, even the strictest march carries laughter. Stormtroopers stride with authority, yet their presence reminds us that discipline doesn't have to be cold. It can be playful, theatrical, even joyful. What if life's rules were softened by humor? What if authority itself could smile? In their rigid steps, we discover a paradox. Order and joy can walk side by side. Discipline is not broken by play, it is completed by it. And perhaps the greatest lesson is this: life is most powerful when it remembers to laugh. Why do beginnings feel so magical? It's not just the rides or the shows, it's the moment you step through the gates, when the air shifts and your heart races.
See behind me, they're about to sell popcorn, but the interesting thing is that they're introducing the Stephen McQueen popcorn buckets today. And the line is forming here. And I don't know how long it's going to be before they start giving the buckets away. I mean, we can buy them. But look, they're doing it over there, and there's a line going way around the block. Let's see how long these guys have to wait.
Anticipation itself becomes joy because waiting is no longer empty, it is filled with promise. The atmosphere tells you something extraordinary is about to happen, and suddenly, the journey feels as exciting as the destination. Atmosphere is more than scenery, it is the invisible hand that shapes our emotions. Anticipation is more than waiting, it is the fuel that powers wonder. And in life, the way we begin often determines how deeply we enjoy the ride. To step into a moment with expectation is to step into joy itself. In a world that races forward, stillness feels rare. Yet here, by the quiet waters and the waiting lines, patience becomes a teacher. Presence is not about rushing to the next thrill, it is about noticing the beauty in the pause. Sometimes, the most powerful moments are the ones where nothing seems to happen until you realize everything is happening within you. Patience is not weakness, it is strength. Stillness is not emptiness, it is fullness. And presence is not about standing still, but about standing aware. In the pauses of life, we discover the rhythm that makes the journey meaningful. Fear is the shadow that follows us everywhere. At Disney's Hollywood studios, it takes shape in towering rides and eerie atmospheres. But fear here is not meant to paralyze, it is meant to awaken courage. The Tower of Terror looms above, daring us to step inside. And in that moment we learn courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it.
I want to tell you guys this real quick. You know what, if I was real wealthy, like at least, I don't know, $100 million, which I'm not, I would get my own roller coaster. Yeah. Okay, I'm very, very excited. We're about to get on a ride. Actually, we're about to go on a mission in Star Wars. We're about to get on the Millennium Falcon. And you know, this is not just a ride. This is what the most fascinating thing about it. This is not just a ride. You actually go on a mission. You have, it's like 6 of us, so you have like 2 pilots, 2 gunners, and 2 engineers. I'm the pilot. We're gonna have some fun.
Fear whispers limits, but courage answers with possibility. To face the unknown is to grow, and sometimes the scariest doors open to the most unforgettable stories. Joy multiplies when it is shared. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, happiness is not a solitary feeling, it is a collective rhythm. Families laugh together, strangers cheer side by side, and entire crowds become one voice. Here, the magic is not just in the rides or the shows, but in the way joy spreads from one person to another, creating a community of wonder. Shared joy is the heartbeat of memory. It reminds us that happiness is strongest when it is not kept, but given. And in the laughter of strangers, we discover that we are never truly alone. Life can feel heavy, routine, and predictable. But here, the ordinary dissolves. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, you don't just watch stories, you step inside them. One moment you're walking down Hollywood Boulevard, the next you're dining in a 1950s drive-in, or piloting the Millennium Falcon. Fantasy here is not an escape from life, but a reminder that imagination is life's greatest fuel. Escaping reality is not about forgetting, it is about remembering that wonder still exists. Fantasy is not a distraction, but a doorway. And when we walk through it, we rediscover the child within us who always believed in magic. Technology alone is cold. Creativity alone is fragile. But when the two meet, they create worlds. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, machines breathe, lights dance, and imagination takes physical form. Here, human creativity turns gears into stories and circuits into wonder.
It's like I'm in good company.
Technology is the canvas, creativity the brush. Together, they paint realities we never thought possible. And in every animatronic movement, every glowing panel, we see not just machines, but the human spirit that imagined them. Some moments never fade. Nostalgia is the magic that keeps yesterday alive in today. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, every neon light, every retro facade, every classic character reminds us that the past is not gone, it is alive, waiting to be felt again. Here, memory becomes an experience, and timelessness becomes joy. And so, from discipline softened by play, to anticipation that fuels wonder, from stillness that teaches patience, to courage that transforms fear, from joy shared in community, to fantasy that lifts us beyond reality, from technology fused with creativity, to nostalgia that keeps magic timeless. These are not just lessons from a park, they are lessons for life. Disney's Hollywood Studios reminds us that imagination is not a luxury, but a necessity. That joy, courage, patience, and wonder are not fleeting, They are the foundations of a meaningful journey. As we leave these gates, the stories do not end. They live on in us, urging us to walk through life with laughter, with courage, with presence, and with magic. Because the greatest lesson of all is this: life itself is the most extraordinary story ever told.